It's the granddaddy of them all. My personal favorite bowl game I have ever watched in my entire life. Every year, I look forward to this game on New Year's Day, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am talking about the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl. This is going to be an amazing quarterfinal matchup. It's sponsored by Prudential, and we have Alabama, the 9th-ranked Crimson Tide, facing the number 1 ranked Big Ten champions, Heisman quarterback Fernando Mendoza, the Indiana Hoosiers. This is going to be a great matchup, and I think it's going to be a great matchup because of this. I think people are severely underestimating the damage that Alabama can do. I really think they are. They are looking at the way Alabama has performed, right? And they are not necessarily looking at the talent they have, the potential they have. Now, I'm not saying Alabama's going to come out there and just easily win this game. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think they have more than a good chance of taking down Indiana. And we're really going to find out, does having a first-round bye put you back? Does it set you back, right? Are you more rusty? Or is it a benefit to having more time? We will see in this game because we have the number 1 team, undefeated, 13-0. They just beat my Buckeyes, unfortunately. Heisman winner. We've seen these teams go into these games and lay an egg and lose, right? We saw Oregon do it last year versus the Buckeyes. 13-0, Big Ten champs, first round bye, Heisman finalist as their QB. Boom, out in the first round. They got the belt, man. We'll see. I personally think Alabama cannot be counted out, right? Down 17-0 versus Oklahoma, and they come back from that 17-point deficit. They not only tie it, they gain the lead, and they win the game by 10 points. 2 possessions. They won the game by after being down 17-0. Now, here's what I will say. Obviously, we know Indiana. I can't remember his name, number 8, their defensive lineman, very impactful player, got hurt celebrating after the Big Ten championship. Very unfortunate. I think it's going to come back to bite them. Here's what we know. We know Alabama's not good at running the ball. Everybody knows that. That's not their strength. They are pretty much a one-dimensional team. But I will say, they may not have a better quote-unquote team than Indiana as far as like play, and they're 11-3. They've lost 3 games. Indiana's undefeated. I get that. And Indiana has looked better. They've played better. But if we're putting talent for talent and we're matching up all their recruits, all their players, Alabama has the edge. They just have to put the puzzle together. Okay? That's all they have to do. So I see this being probably a middle scoring game, probably somewhere in the mid-20s, maybe possibly in the 30s. Again, Alabama has a decent defense. Indiana has a pretty good defense as well. I do think Ty Simpson is going to go out there and play lights out. Not because he's just amazing, but because he has no other choice. If they want to compete in this game, if they want to win this game, Ty Simpson has to be lights out. I think Mendoza will be Mendoza. He'll do Mendoza things. He'll make crazy throws. He'll make crazy plays. He could even lead a game-winning drive. We'll see. This is such a tough game to predict because I could see Indiana, Alabama playing like they did in the first quarter versus Oklahoma and losing by 25 points, 28 points. Another side of the game, I also see it being really close. If it is a close game, Alabama is going to win. They are. If it's a close game, they're going to win. Mark my words. Which is why I have Alabama winning this game 35-28, taking down the number 1 seed in the playoff. Everybody's practically handing them the natty now. And man, I think it's going to get to their heads. I think their heads are going to get big. I think their heads are going to get swollen. And I think they're going to get taken down in their very first game of the CFP. Could I be horribly wrong? Could Indiana blow out Alabama and not even be close? It's possible. And I guess we'll see. We'll be back to unpack that here soon after round 2, and we'll see who wins. But give me Alabama winning 35-28.